investors, they're like institute investors. Here I refer to the angel fund from China. The VC and the PE. It's interesting in China nowadays, it's hard to see people dividing into angel, VC, and the PE. Everybody goes to the angel round, even seed round, because they want to start from the very beginning. They want to see the bubble of innovation. The typical pattern for those investors, they're looking for very short turnaround, because in the past 20 to 30 years, investment in China always turn around real fast. Like if I invest in, I don't see any result within next 2 or 3 years. I don't see it go public. Within 3 to 4 years, it's another investment for them. How do you pitch to the Chinese investor? I think they all want to know, right? Of course, you want to tell them you want to access, to leverage their China market side. That makes sense to them, because they know the population there. Of course, you have the technology. Technology everybody wants, because of innovations here, right? Like I just mentioned, a critical word, disruptive. And also, they want to take advantage of their manufacturing capability. And in China, a word is really popular, is called Industry 4.0. I don't know what's 4.0, they're still in the 0.9, but 4.0 is a good word. I have a formula for the entrepreneur who want to pitch to a Chinese investor. It's called 3W plus 1L. I've been teaching this in China as well. 3W represents who you are, what do you do, why it has to be you. You finish all this story in 1 minute. Catch the attention, because you don't speak Mandarin, right? Make it simple, make it easy. And L, what does that mean? You assume their IQ is lower than you by 30. So make it easy to understand. It's very critical.
You may have heard that China has a reputation for stealing IP more than other places. It's not necessarily true. Maybe in some instances you could argue that. But the danger of IP creep is always present. It might be the town next door. If you're not taking proper care of your IP, somebody else may get a hold of it. And once it's out of your control, then bad things can happen. And it's good to prevent that. There's a lot of ways you can do it, more that we can go through tonight. But I would say if you do only one thing with whatever it is that makes your company special, your software, your designs, your core technologies, make sure they're protected from others getting a hold of them without your knowledge. Your best bet for having IP protection in China itself is to work with a knowledgeable attorney in either Hong Kong, probably in Hong Kong, maybe in mainland itself. You need to find a partner, some kind of a joint venture, a strategic partner, an investor. If you find some kind of partner who is doing business, is based on and doing business in the mainland, they have an incentive to participate in the enforcement of your IP against infringers. Right? Yeah. That's the only way. It's realistically that a startup has no other choices when it comes to a presence in the Chinese market.